Welcome back. Today we're going to do our jazz play-along example. Now, one of the things about jazz is a lot of times when we get the music, it's not actually written out for drums. What we get is they call lead sheets, where they might give us the piano part, they might give us the saxophone part, they might give us any other instrument, and a lot of times they'll write in specific notes and say, make sure you hit this note somewhere, make sure you do a fill here. Make sure you watch what the band's doing in this section. A lot of it's for song structure. But what we wanted to do is we kind of wanted to do a combination of that. So we wrote out some beats for you and then also had some of that improvisation idea. So if you notice, a lot of times in here, instead of writing out the fills, we wrote above the line, fill. And that means that you just come up with whatever you feel that fits in that space. Whether it's 2 beats, whether it's 4 beats, you create it. And that kind of gives that improvisation for it. It also, in this one too, we're going to be switching over to the hi-hat and playing on the hi-hat. That's going to allow us to play an open hi-hat. So you don't change what you're doing, where before, where we had the hi-hat closing on the 2 and the 4, you'll still have that, which will create the hi-hat opening on the 1 and the 3. So it should happen naturally. There will also be some critical hits in here that you'll hit with the rest of the band, but really kind of focus on getting that improvisation with those fills. So without further ado, let's check it out. Jazz play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. That wraps up our jazz section. Make sure that you work with the drumless tracks and that you get comfortable listening to it, and especially with the improvisation. Well, that is all she wrote for drum set 1. We went through rock music. We went through eighth notes. We went through quarter notes, 16th notes, went through beats. We went through fills. We touched on Latin and we touched on jazz. Stick with us next time we get going on level 2, the intermediate drummer.